guys, Rob Moore here from Progressive, and I'm on the couch with Tasha and Karen. Tasha and Karen, this is everyone.
Hello everyone, hi.
And it's Karen and Tasha.
Yes.
Alright, I sometimes still get confused. It's like,
I know.
Alright then, so let's check in. You've been in the Progressive community how long now?
We joined the Progressive community in 2011.
Okay.
So we're looking at 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, just about spot on 3 years.
So you didn't just come in and leave again?
No, we liked it.
Forever.
We liked what we saw. So
yeah,
it was part of our journey. So we really.
Okay, great. So give us the results in 3 years. What have you done?
So we've bought 25 properties.
Wow.
We had 5 when we joined.
Yeah.
In 2011. So we bought 20 in the last 3 years, 2.5, 3 years.
Okay. And so, wow, 25 deals in total, and 20 in the last 3 years.
Yes.
And give us the top line, equity, cash flow, value.
Okay. We bought £3.3 million worth of property.
Great.
In all.
Yeah.
We also sell, so we're holding about 2.2.
Yeah.
800,000 of that is equity.
Right.
5,500 cash flow net from the rental stuff.
A month.
A month.
So that's the income, what you've got in your portfolio brings.
And because through the flips as well, it works out about another 5k a month if you spread it out of the year.
So you make about 60 grand a year doing flips.
Yeah.
And
roughly.
Over 60 grand a year in passive income from the properties.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And all that done in under 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just take a little pause in time, because I was doing an on the couch interview with Mark Nicholson, and just before we did the video, he you were obviously, you know your numbers very well. He was just thinking over his numbers, and he actually had this epiphany that he's a millionaire. You should have seen him on the couch. He was pretty excited about it. So as we sit here now, you bring in £12,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Does that quite a nice thing to think about?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it like that, to be honest.
Think about it.
because the equity it's real and it's there and it's obviously growing. It's not.
You're almost millionaires.
Yeah.
You know, net equity. Worth by definition millionaires almost.
Yeah, I don't think we've really thought about that.
You better go and get that 200 grand of equity real quick.
Yeah, I mean that's massive.
Yeah.
You know, when we joined, we'd done 5, we'd sold 3, probably made about 30 grand.
Yeah.
Probably had 50, 60 grand equity.
Yeah.
In the 3 we had, maybe.
Sure.
But it was just a little hobby, and we didn't really see the bigger picture.
Are you both in this full time now?
Yeah.
We are, yeah. So I left work 3 years ago, so when we found Progressive, I literally just left my day job.
Yeah.
So I had to make it work.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go back to working for anybody else. I wanted us to build a business together.
Sure. What did you do before property and Progressive?
I was a project manager in local government.
And it wasn't what you wanted to do?
It wasn't my life's calling. I enjoyed doing it and I enjoyed the results that I got and the people I was around, but it just wasn't where I wanted to be for the next, 40 years of my life.
Sure. Yeah.
Seems a long time.
Imagine if they're looking at you now with how, your journey. Wow, okay, so why did you join Progressive? You'd already got 5, you had good jobs, you were making a bit on the side on property, so it's not like you were complete novices. Why did you join us then?
So when we started out, we did it as a hobby. We thought we'd buy something, we'll do it up and sell it and have a bit of extra pocket money or money, good money, 10, 20 grand. But to buy the extra things you want, maybe pay a bit of your mortgage off, and it was quite small scale, and but we didn't know any different, and that was brilliant. And to our friends, that was like, what are you doing? It's amazing.
Yeah.
I started investigating how we can do it better, because we made money on every one.
Yeah.
So we knew, and we enjoyed it. We loved going and looking at property, and we enjoyed the process.
Yeah.
We always said, we'll only have one at a time, make it safe.
Yeah.
And that sort of stuff. But
I bet you got like 5 on the go now, haven't you? Yeah.
5 big projects, so we joined, we went to the Super Conference in 2011.
Yeah.
And just the people in the room, and that's quite a recession time, and everything was quite down, but in that room there was so much energy and so many different strategies that it just blew our mind. We just thought, we'd buy and sell. Yeah, we've had to keep a couple because we didn't sell them.
Yeah.
But all the other strategies that come out on that 2-day weekend was amazing. Karen left the job.
Yeah.
Because we'd already had a few properties, and then it was our aim for me to leave my job as soon as we built up enough property.
Great, so about 3 million quid's worth of property you've bought and sold about £1 million quid's worth. So that sounds like it would take a lot of finance.
Yes.
So has it been all your own finance? Have you done any JVs or
we
borrowed
started
money?
off in 2005 with £6,000 each.
Yeah.
That was it, and that went into first property. We could get a mortgage then at 95%
yeah.
mortgage. Obviously that was quite limiting, so when we joined Progressive and started talking about JV finance, it was all new. We didn't know that you could do that. We didn't know that people would want to give you their money. Why would someone want to give you their money?
Yeah.
But going through, talking to lots of people and building relationships with people, we've raised over £700,000 of JV finance. And
that's funding those projects.
Yeah, yeah. So we're working with some amazing people that we've met. 500 of that has come through VIP.
Great!
People.
Wow.
And we're talking to loads more people as well. So.
Because I often, just sorry to interrupt, I talk a lot, especially the last 2 or 3 years, about VIP is like this JV finance hub. And I think people like the idea, but they don't really know if it's real. You know, there's quite a few hundred VIP members, they all get together, and so you sitting here saying you have raised £500,000.
Yeah.
Well,
when we sat in VIP, we were the first ones that you did in town.
Yeah.
You were saying, oh, there's JV, there's money in the room. And you sit there when you're new and you think, well, they're not going to give it to me. You know, where is this money? It's like this magic thing.
You expect me to bring out cheques.
It's just a magic thing, but it works. You just need to talk to people, tell them what you're doing. You're good at what you're doing, and people will come.
Once you've got the confidence that you're absolutely categorically clear about what you do and how you do it and the returns that you're getting, you can't really avoid attracting people because they want some of that too.
Yeah.
You know, they want, when they ask you what you do with your day and they find out, well, I played golf yesterday, badly, have to point out. The more I play, the better I'll get. They want some of that as well, and they know that you've got the time to do that. You haven't got to go to a day job and then fit in stuff around it.
Yeah. So what would you say, being involved in VIP and Progressive, what have been the key things that have really helped you?
It's the speed that we've done everything. So we instantly went and bought 5 single lets in the joint to cover Karen's.
Wow. So it's not like it took 3 years to get where you are quite quickly.
No, we had quite a goal, quite an aggressive goal system, because we knew we both wanted to do this full time. We really enjoyed it. So we bought the 5, and then with the new strategy, so we went into HMOs quite quickly. Yeah. We saw a talk on it, and we give ourselves 4 weeks to buy one. I think it took 6. Yeah. But
dear, we'll have to review those goals.
But we like the challenge, and if we see a strategy.
You're both competitive, aren't you?
Very competitive,
Play hockey at quite a high level.
And, So and that's brilliant for us. And
do you get that competitive edge in VIP? Is there that kind of buzz?
Yeah. So through the one-to-ones that we had and for the 2 years that we did VIP, obviously the goals there, and we wanted to hit those goals or smash those goals.
Yeah, sure.
But also the people in the community. You go out and you have a chat about what they're doing, what you're doing, and everyone wants to do a bit better than someone else. Yeah. Just because it's a competition, and you get on really well with them and have a bit of banter about it. But
okay, so Progressive helped you accelerate. Karen, would you say anything else Progressive's helped you?
Being around like-minded people and positive people all the time is a real buzz. Yeah. It almost becomes a bit addictive because you actually want to go back for your next fix of it. Yeah. And when you're doing that and you're learning strategies that, not just from the mentors but from the other VIPs in the room, you're learning things that they know about and you didn't know about, and you think, well, why didn't I know about this? But then just like you keep saying, you don't know what you don't know. So how can you be expected to know what you've never had access to in the past? So that's really accelerated us and shown us loads of different ways of buying property. Yeah. We never would have come across if we'd just stayed Tash and Karen buying property. Yeah. It just would never have happened.
Yeah. Great, so what would you say to someone watching who's just starting out or wants to go to the next level? So they might be like you, they've done a bit but want to go to the next level, or they're just starting out and they've got doubts, fears, concerns, worries, lack of finance, busy jobs, whatever. What would you say?
I'd say that finding a community that will help you overcome those fears and seeing other people doing it, and it makes it real. You've got all those people in the room talking about different problems they've had that month, and you've got other people that can solve those, and it's really quick, and a lot of the answers, most of the answers are in that room on a VIP or in a community like this. So it's just going to accelerate them, so it's going to get them to the next level a lot quicker than they would on their own, and a lot of people give up on their own, which is really sad. So I think that's...
Karen, what would you say?
There's some great free events that you put on, things like Masopi, and we often go to
multiple streams of property income.
And we still go to those, We've heard you talk for 3 years, but you never stop learning the more you go to things. You hear things differently.
You still laugh at the old jokes, don't you?
I do, yeah. And you meet people in the room, and then one of their main things is they're overwhelmed. They're not really sure what to go and where to go and how to do it. So for me, when I'm nervous about doing something new, I find the best way to fix that is to take action.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not sure what to do, just do something.
Yeah.
And then you feel a bit better. And the more you do that, the more you're reminded each time you come across something new. Well, it wasn't that scary last time.
Sure.
And I can do this.
Yeah.
So that's what the community has done for me,
Sure.
and that's what I think it can do for other people as well.
Great. Now, you're both very confident, and that's clear, and it comes across. People probably don't know so much about how you were kind of when we first met. And I think it's probably fair to say there was some scepticism. And it's also fair to say that the date for leaving the job, that was a bit of an important point that we really needed to encourage you on. So do you want to talk through those two things?
Yeah, so when I was investigating the different companies that could help us through the property journey, I was online. Karen was still working at that point, so I got the tickets for the Super Conference in London. We played hockey on Saturday, so Karen didn't actually come on Saturday. I went on my own and gave up hockey for that day.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah. And then on the Sunday she come along, but she was quite sceptical about it all and didn't really. I'll leave that to you actually.
Yeah, so I hadn't done the amount of research that Tash had done. Obviously, she's quite a driver for us, in that she'll go and look for new things, whereas I'll make sure that what we're doing is right and look for other things that complement what we're doing. And she's always looking for the next thing, which is fantastic. And that's how we work really well together. And yeah, hockey was important, and it still is very important to us. And that's why I went on the Saturday and then joined on the Sunday. You still came on the Sunday?
Yeah.
I didn't completely wipe it out. I remember walking into that room and you were asking questions about money, which made me feel really uncomfortable at the time, because it was something I was, you just didn't talk about money. I'm more comfortable doing it now, because I understand that it helps people to understand what your figures are, to see what's achievable. But back then, I remember you asked who here has £1 million worth of property, and people put their hands up in the room, and I remember thinking, well, they must be either lying or, you know, I'm missing a trick here.
Yeah.
But my overwhelming feeling was, well, they must be making it up. No, you know, nobody will put their hand up and say that, because we just don't. We're British. But the more I sat through it, the more I realised that perhaps I was the one that was missing something. The longer you stayed and the more people you spoke to, you actually think, there's a real opportunity here.
Wow, exciting stuff. Very inspirational. So I just want to say, really appreciate your time being here. One more thing to add is you nick most of the properties of us because you're in the same area, right?
We're in that Peterborough area.
Yes. What do you call it?
North Cambridge.
North Cambridge. So I think but it just goes to show there's more than enough properties for all of us. There's quite a few people in Peterborough in the VIP community.
Yeah,
so there's probably someone in your area in the VIP community too. All right. Thanks a lot.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.